Hello everybody, how are you? It's Mike Andrew once again providing a short video with practical insights as it applies to business and leadership. I want to talk about a guiding principle that I've applied for many, many years in my working career, whether I was a senior level executive or a manager or a colleague, as well as managing up. We talked about managing up in a recent video. And it's called treat issues coldly, people warmly. Treat issues coldly, people warmly. They're not mutually exclusive. It's about being very honest and candid and straightforward with people and doing it in a respectful manner. It's part of our work lives. No matter where you work, what level in the organization, our work lives, my work life has been full of having difficult conversations. It's fun to have the easy conversations when you can do nice things, good things for people and promote them and recognize them. But there are times we have to have those difficult conversations. There are times we have to say no. There are times that we have to give feedback. But if you follow the principle of treating the issue coldly, deal with the issue, and treat the person respectfully. You know, there's a very well-known book by Jack Welch called Winning. And he has a chapter, I forget the name of it. I think the chapter is called The Biggest Dirty Little Secret in Business. And he refers to the biggest dirty little secret in business as the lack of candor. Not being honest with people, giving them false kindness, I think is the word he used. And you know, if people are your greatest asset, as we always say, then we got to be honest with them. And you know, I'm noticing that the younger generation today, more and more, they want feedback. And what better way to give feedback than to be honest and candid and straightforward and do it respectfully, assuming it's going to be, you know, improvement feedback, constructive feedback. I remember years ago when I was younger, the president of the United States was Ronald Reagan. He was a conservative Republican. And the Speaker of the House of Representatives was a liberal Democrat from Boston, where I'm from. His name was Tip O'Neill. And those two guys disagreed all the time, vehemently disagreed. They had big battles. But you know what? They were respectful to each other. At the end of the day, they were great friends. Great friends. I remember I took an international flight one time, and sitting next to me on the plane was Tip O'Neill's son, who was a former lieutenant governor for the state of Massachusetts. And I told him about my observations about his father and President Reagan, how they treated issues coldly, people warmly, and he was right there agreeing and appreciated the fact that I recognized that. You know, there's a saying I came across years ago as well. It says, when you treat issues coldly, people warmly, it's having the ability to tell people to go to hell, and yet they look forward to the trip. So, but I think it's a really important guiding principle that has worked really well for me with the levels of responsibility that I've had, because you all have, and just as I've had, you're going to have many difficult conversations in your lifetime. And in the end, if you can master that, treat issue coldly, people warmly, I think it demonstrates your integrity. It demonstrates your ability to show executive presence, executive maturity. It enhances your credibility as a person that you can count on to be honest and candid, yet respectful. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.